Hey, what's up? Hello. Welcome back to another unboxing. So today we are actually going to unbox a non-subscription box. So the other day I was on Instagram and I saw an ad for gopuff. So that was something I never tried before, gopuff delivering. So I thought, hey, why not? So I downloaded the app. I was on it, and one of the first things I saw was curated boxes. And when I looked it up, it was actually different types of boxes that are filled with stuff that you don't pick. You know, it's a completely random box. And this is the one I bought. So, hope you can see it. I bought the chocolate lovers box. And for anyone who knows me, I love chocolate. So this one was the starter box for me. So I thought if I do like this box, I will try a few other gopuff boxes just to see what else is in them. And one of the first things I open it up and see is Muddy Buddies. This is a Chex Mix. Now, I've seen these before in stores, but I've never actually tried them. So, it says peanut butter and chocolate in this too. So, I love peanut butter and chocolate, so this is automatically a win. And then we have another thing that I've tried before, milk chocolate caramels. You really can't go wrong with these. And another thing you should know is that I don't just look at the fact of it has the stuff in it. I also look at the sides. Because the size of it and the fact of how much I get is also what matters. Because I almost paid like $30 for this. Oh, and I got like $5 off of my first order, which is actually pretty cool. But yeah, if I don't get at least a good size bags, because had this been like a whole bunch of samplers in it, that would have been cool. But if I really got like 5 different like sampler size things in this box, I would have been so mad. Because that's way too much money and it's definitely not the worth. But this is Lindor chocolate. This was actually a good size bag. I mean, a good size box for what I'm seeing. Because they're 4 size items. Now, this is actually something I never tried before. It's called Tony's Chocolunelli. And it says chocolate caramel sea salt. Now, I've had chocolate caramel sea salt chocolates before, but I've never had this kind before, so I want to actually taste it. This is how it looks. Okay. It's much more salt than I thought. Because the salt isn't like in the caramel or chopped up more, it's actually like granulated. It does give it a crunch, but it's actually a lot of clumped up salt in it. So it's like good, but I can tell this is definitely something I would like slowly eat over the course of a time. But it's still good. I guess it's a different thing I've just tried. Okay, this is also something that I've never looked at before or seen before. It's called dark chocolate coconut bars. So again, for anyone who knows me, I don't like coconut, especially coconut shavings or like whatever they're called in that thing. Because first, I just don't like coconut. I mean, yeah, I really just don't like coconut. Coconut flavoring, pretty much. At least not unless it's mixed with other flavors. Another thing is Milo Cup. Oh, by the way, I won't be tasting any of this because I already know I won't like it. So I feel like it will be an unfair opinion about it. Okay, so Milo Cup. It looks like a Reese's cup, but it says it's filled with whipped cream. Again, something I've never seen before. I feel like if I was to actually look for this stuff, I would find it either in a different state or I would just find it in a store that I wouldn't usually go to look for foods and candies, like maybe Ross or Burlington. Because anyone who's been there, they always have a section somewhere in the back where it's filled with like blankets and curtains and home knickknacks, and then there's always a food section, and it's usually filled with like different types of teas and different assortments of candies. So I feel like I will find this there, if nowhere else. So just like some other part of Maryland. Mm. It's not bad. But for one, it tastes a little bit like there is some coconut shavings in it. And I read the back of the ingredients, and there is coconut in it. So it might be coconut shavings as well, which gives it like a really crunchy taste. It's not bad. Like I said, I don't want to be biased, but I just don't like the coconut like taste because it's so chewy, and it doesn't read coconut on it. So my first opinion of it is that I thought it was old, and that's why I'm having like the shavings in my mouth or something. The cream tastes just like marshmallow, so it's not bad. It's just, to me, it's not my preference. Okay, something else I haven't seen before: cookie tarts. So, and they're individually wrapped for a COVID-friendly party, or I say super small gathering. These are actually super good. It remind me of a different type of cookie, or is it a cracker? But theirs are actually really, really good. Like, if I could just find these alone, so if I found these alone somewhere, I would just buy it. Because it's actually not bad. Okay? And next is caramel with a touch of sea salt. I've actually had these before. These are actually really, really good. And from what I've seen in stores, these are actually pretty good dollar for them. They're not super high price, like $20 or anything. But they're as far as chocolate goes, they can be up there, depending on which store you go to too. I've never had the hazelnut before, the roasted hazelnut. So I'm gonna try that one. And this is actually the last item in this box. So out of all the items I've seen in this box, that is 9 items. 9 4-size items of chocolate. that I've seen in this box. And of course the squares. Oh, it's good too. My favorite part about this is that it's dark chocolate. Because you can't have a chocolate box without at least one dark chocolate candy in it. You really can't. But for milk chocolate, a lot of these actually were really good. And one of the best things about this box is that, for one, these are some. It got me to. It introduced me to a few things that are new to me. Because I showed you like 4 items maybe that I've never actually, that I've either never seen before or never tasted before. And also there's room for me to give this to someone that I know will actually enjoy this, like my dad, or maybe a cousin or a sister or a brother. And overall, this is actually a good amount for my money. Because had I stocked up on various candies about the sides, this probably would have cost me around the same amount of money that I paid for it. Depending on which store to go to, probably around the same price. I paid almost $30 for this, and that was with the $5 off. But you still have taxes, and then a delivery fee, or not delivery fee, yeah, delivery fee, and then also the tip, which actually was about $6. So actually, that $5 really didn't do too much, but yeah, this is actually a good buy. Um, so I would recommend, if anyone wants to try this out to see if they will get something new or better, or maybe even the same, then yeah, go download GoPuff and try it out. And like I said, I'll be trying out very different boxes, different boxes of this. I'm having a bad day talking. I will be trying out a few more boxes because there was a few boxes that I actually wanted to try, and I actually couldn't pick one, so I thought, hey, why not do like 2 or 3 more? And they will be here soon. So stay tuned for another episode, another unboxing. Stay safe, please wear masks, and have a great night.